What is the best CB setup for Jeep Wrangler off-roading? Okay, we have helped tons of Jeep customers over the years, and I will say there's two different setups that stand out for Jeepers. First off is mounting the antenna behind at the back of the Jeep, either for the CJ, YJ, and TJ. Using that rear tail light mount with a 4-foot top-loaded antenna is very popular. For the JKs and JLs, mounting on the spare tire carrier with like a 3-foot or 4-foot Firefly antenna is also really popular. A lot of Jeepers, because they're getting out there and getting into low-hanging brush, tight trails. It's kind of nice to have the antenna in the back, and I would say that as a whole, most Jeepers prefer the look of the antenna mounted in the back. And all those mounts that we used, or most of them are made by Teraflex. Excellent quality mounts. However, they come heavily powder coated, so you do have to scrape some powder coating when using those heavily powder coated mounts on Jeeps. The other option is a front fender mount, which we have for all those CJ, YJ, TJ, JK, JL, Gladiators. We have front fender mounts for all those. The nice thing about the front fender mount is because Jeeps have a fiberglass top, most of them, um, when you mount on the front of the cab, you have that metal up there to create a nice ground plane. So if you use a top-loaded antenna like a 3-foot or 4-foot Firestik Firefly, that's a flexible antenna and it creates an excellent ground plane mounting in the front. So for pure performance of the antenna system, I'd probably mount in the front. For aesthetics, a lot of people like to mount in the back, but those are kind of the systems for the Jeep Wranglers, at least the antenna systems. For the radios, man, the Cobra 75 is super popular. We've set that up in a lot of Jeeps. Same with the President Bill. Same with the Uniden 510s and 520s. So that's going to be a determination on which features you want on your radio. But these days, I would say I see most people either go with the Cobra 75 or the President Bill in their Jeep.